Hi guys, in today's session we will talk about some configuration that we can perform from configure general setting area using center administration site on SharePoint server. So let's log in on SharePoint server, browse the center administration and click on application management, manage web application, select your web application and click on general setting. So the first thing which I would like to discuss is default time zone. By default, the operating system time zone is used by the web application, but if you want to change, then you can change that time zone from here. Then we have default quota template. So as you know that quota is used if you want to restrict the size and resources on site collection. If you want to associate the quota template with all site collection in your web application, then you need to configure your web application with that quota, and then all site collection that you will create in that application by default will get that quota template. So how can we create quota template? Click on application management and specify quota template. Here you can create your quota template and you can specify how much data should store it and when you should receive warning when it reaches to some specific amount of data. After creating the quota template, you need to go to application management, click on manage web application, select your application general setting, and then specify the quota template that you want to attach with this application. For example, we are going to attach this template, and by clicking OK, let's confirm either when we create the site collection, this quota template will be selected by default or not. Application management, create site collection, and here you can verify that the quota template that we have associated with the web application is now selected by default while creating site collection in that web application. So again, click on manage web application and select your application general setting. The next functionality I would like to discuss is alert. By enabling this functionality, user can subscribe notification system on the list and library in the portal. For example, we have market on and let's close it and go to the portal and document library and click on library. You see that this alert option is shown to the user and user can set it on the library. After clicking OK, the alert will be created, and now when the document is either changed, updated, modified or uploaded, new document is uploaded to this library, user will get the notification via mail. So but for configuring this notification system, you first need to configure the outgoing email setting. For example, if we remove this setting from here and click OK, now go back to the document library and refresh this page, you will see that the notification alert icon is no more shown to the user. So for that, the configuring outgoing email setting is required. Again, click on the application management, manage web application, select your application general setting. We discussed about the time zone, default quota template, and then the about the alert system, how we can enable alert system on document library and list. And then we need to talk about browse file handling. There are two types, one is permissive, one is strict. You should stay with strict because it will prevent your application from attack like cross-site scripting, etc. And then go down, we can also configure the recycle bin on the side. uh, from this area you can turn it on or off. There are two stages of site recycle bin, so you have to mark it on for both stages. One is the recycle bin for on the site and one is on the root. So the next setting is maximum upload site. By default, you can upload a document of size 250 MB to a library or list. But if you have a large file which is more than 250 MB, then you need to increase this from 250 and set it according to your need. You can also enable usage cookie. You can turn it on if you have if you are not sharing your site with anonymous user, then by default it will be turned off. And if you share your site with anonymous user, then you can turn it on. So these are some important information about genre setting that we can configure on web application in SharePoint. I hope you will like the video.